Hi friends, welcome to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Caitlin and I like to film eyeshadow palette ranking and review videos, as well as the occasional other beauty content sprinkled in. So if any of those things sound interesting to you, I highly recommend that you hit that subscribe button because I post 2 videos every single week. And for those of you that are not new here, my face is happy that you are seeing it again. And I am wearing the Natalia wig from insert name here. I am going to tuck it. I know some people hate that, but this is a makeup video and I need the hair out of my face. So that's what we're gonna do. But I have an exciting video for you today. We are going to be demoing the Beauty Bay New Mood palette. I will give you my first impressions thoughts. So yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, make sure to hit that thumbs up because I am trying to grow my channel and that helps me out a lot. And let's go ahead and get on into it. For those of you that are new here, I post swatches of every eyeshadow palette that I get into my grubby little hands on my Instagram stories. I have a highlight called palettes, so go follow me on Instagram so you can see the swatches like as things come up on my story. My Instagram name is katelynhousemakeup. And if you want to see the swatches of this specific palette, I have that on my story highlighted. It'll be towards the end, obviously. I mean, depending on when you watch this, I guess, because I could be getting other palettes in my collection. I do want to address the glitter that's all over my face. I had a look on for work that involves some Danessa Myricks Infinite Chrome Flakes, and I just wiped it off so that I could film this video. So now there's just glitter particles all over my face. I did just prime my eyelids with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Eye Primer. I like that eye primer for the purposes of getting shadows to adhere to the eye and just look nice initially. For me personally, that eye primer doesn't wear well, but it is 6:41 p.m. and I am going to take a shower immediately after doing this look, so I'm not too worried about it. That's also why I'm wearing the wig and I didn't like glue the wig down or anything. I just slapped it on because I don't want to do my hair. So here we are. Anyways, the New Mood palette from Beauty Bay. I ordered this when it launched, which for the life of me, I can't remember when it launched. And I should probably, I'm never prepared. I should pull up prices before I do these videos. Okay, let's see, Beauty Bay. Okay, this palette is $18 US, I believe. It's on, that's what I'm showing on Beauty Bay's site. Beauty Bay is, I believe, based in the UK, so I think, I don't know. It says it uses a dollar sign, so I think it's $18 US. Anyways, I ordered this when it launched. I don't recall when it launched, but it took a minute to get to me, but not as long as it normally does to get a shipment from Beauty Bay, so that was kind of nice. So let's see. This does show that it is cruelty-free and vegan. It is referred to as a 20 color palette. Doesn't say anything. Let me look at their website. So it calls it an eyeshadow palette on the site, so I don't think there's any eye safety warnings, but I know the US is different than the UK, so maybe that's why. The back of the palette says, "What are you in the mood for? With 20 matte shimmer and glitter shades, the New Mood palette is here to help you create an infinite number of multi-dimensional looks that will always match your mood. Each shade has been made using by Beauty Bay's signature formula with intense pigment payoff and major staying power. Blend the colors over primed skin and feel the serotonin." So I thought it was kind of funny. The box says "by the obsessed, for the obsessed." I don't know, that made me laugh. So we have, it says glitter, but I don't see what shade's the glitter shade. There isn't really any glitter shades. It shows that there's matte shades and then 2 multi-fleck topper shades. So the shade Free and the shade Serene. Okay, so basically these 2 like white looking shades are just multi-reflect topper shades, but the rest of these are just normal shimmers. I don't see anything about a glitter. So I don't think there's any pressed glitters in here. But yeah, this is a palette for those that have not seen it. It is a chaotic color story. I will say that. I know a lot of people were saying like, oh my gosh, this is the ugliest Beauty Bay palette ever. I don't agree with that. I did buy it, so I don't think it's ugly, but it is a little chaotic. So I'm trying to avoid doing a monochromatic look because with palettes like these, I tend to want to just go monochromatic because I get kind of overwhelmed. So you have this like yellowy neutral section, this pink section, this green yellow section, and then this blue section. So I feel like you could just do looks with, can you stop? Lay down. I don't even know what I'm saying. My dogs keep interrupting me. Yeah, so you could do looks with those sections and keep it more monochromatic. I think that would be fun, but my whole goal with these videos is to give you a look to inspire you and also just kind of share my first impressions thoughts. Like, is it, like, does this palette excite me? Do I want to keep reaching for it? Or was it just like, okay? And then as always, let me know, I say this, let me know in the comments down below if you want to see more looks with this palette. I have received requests to do a 2-looks video with the Primal palette, and then I think the Paletopoly palette as well, the Ace Beauté one, and then the Primal palette from Blend Bunny, and I haven't done those yet. So put in your requests down below and I will maybe consider doing it. Okay, so what part of me kind of wants to go for like this pink, green, and blue somehow, but I want to figure out like how to work that in since pink and green don't really blend together. I don't know. I'm just gonna go for it. I did buy the Sigma Beauty and Samantha Ravndal brush set. So I want to reach for some of these. Okay, so this is a Morphe M433 brush. It's like kind of a flat, fluffy brush. I'm just gonna take the shade Energetic, which is described as a lime green matte. Okay, ooh, this Euphoric shade. How is Euphoric described? It says a gold green shimmer. I don't know, it almost looks like a multi-chrome to me with like a pinky brown base. Looks really interesting. So I'm just kind of fluffing this into my inner half of my crease. Now what I'm thinking is I could just take the blues, but I kind of want to fade the pink into it too. So what I think I'm going to do is take the lighter blue shade, which is Focused, and kind of fluff that into my crease. And I know that I've seen a lot of creators say that Beauty Base formula is better if you go darkest to lightest, which I have not done today, but I usually enjoy Beauty Base formulas, so I'm not too worried about it, but we'll see if we have any issues. I may have to do a follow-up video to make sure that this wasn't me. Although I guess, I mean, if you're somebody that has to do your eyeshadow lightest to darkest, maybe this is helpful to find out. But it's 20 shades for $18, so to me, I can work with the palette at that price, you know what I mean? I don't need the palette to be doing the work for me. So I think that's good enough. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this shader crease brush from the Samantha Ravndal and Sigma Beauty collection, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Content, which is the slightly deeper blue shade. And I'm gonna go back in with that other shade and just blend that out slightly. And I don't know how I'm gonna work this pink in. I'm still thinking on it, but I want pink on here. And I kind of want it on the outer corner. I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but this is the detailed blending brush from the Samantha Ravndal and Sigma Beauty collection. And I'm gonna go in with the shade Passionate. And I'm honestly just gonna go for it as far as putting some pink out here. And I'll probably put the deeper blue. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing with makeup. Yeah, because that pink is a little bit darker than the blues we have down right now, so it's not really like blending anything out. But I think we can get it somewhere. I think we can make something happen. Okay, that's like got a little bit crazy. It's a little bit insane. I'm gonna go back in with Focused and just try and, I'm taking this like This is not a wearable look, ladies and gentlemen. That's not what we're going for. This is just fun. This is just supposed to be fun. I mean, the pink and this blue make a really nice purpley shade, in case that's what you were wondering. All right, so then what I need to do is get this dark blue in here. I feel like that might help things out a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, this is the shade Confident on the detail pencil brush, again from the Samantha Ravndal and Sigma Beauty collab. I love this lime green and blue combo. I'm low-key wishing I just did a look with that, but that's all right. You win some, you lose some, you know? Okay, I think the deep blue did help this a little bit. Because now I can take that pink shade and actually like blend that. I'm taking that green shade in the brush we used for the green to just kind of blend where that blue meets a little bit. And I'm gonna take that same brush we used the shade Passionate on earlier. I'm gonna just dabble a little bit on there again. And just sort of blend the pink and the blue together a bit more. It's like a little bit of a mess, but it's fun, I think. I'm just gonna put some shimmers on the lid here. Okay, so I think I kind of want to go in with this like glittery topper shade in Free, and then the shade Inspired is, yeah, I think we're gonna go with Free and Inspired. Let's swatch these on the back of the hand. Yeah, I think those are pretty. I need a flat brush. I'm not gonna cut my crease, although I probably should, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna take the shade Free on this flat brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm gonna spray it with some Fix Plus. And I'm just going to get that all over the first half of my lid. I don't know if I'm loving this, but if you're seeing this, it's gonna turn out good enough that I'm gonna post it on the internet. If you're not seeing this, then this was just me dicking around. Sometimes you gotta try new things, see if you like it. You know what I mean? And sometimes you don't like it and you go, okay, great, never doing that again. Which may be what happens with this look, who knows? Whatever, we're gonna go in with Inspired now. The shade is so beautiful, I feel like this might save everything. So I'm getting it on the same flat, fluffy brush and spraying it with some Fix Plus because that's what I like to do with my eyeshadows. The shade is so pretty that I'm just kind of putting it in as many places as possible. Like, I'm spreading it out as much as possible because I really feel like this is our only hope of saving this look. Oh, you know? Part of me wonders. All right, I'm gonna take the shade Serene and I'm just gonna kind of tap over that a little bit. Need a little bit of a mess, but that's all right. Like, let me just slap as many shimmers on here as possible. And did that help the look? Oh, I don't think it hurt it. Okay, I have the Glisten Cosmetics and Fairy Freak collab. The what is this? I don't know what it's called, but it's a cake liner palette. You can see I made a mess of mine this morning when I used it, but I think I want to go in with the purple side of Freak and then maybe pull in the green for like some cut creasy action. I don't know. We're just having a good time, you know? I don't think that looks that bad. So I'm going to do the liner on the other lid, do my base makeup, and then I'll come back to do the lower lash line. So this is the look without the lower lash line. These lashes are probably super wonky, and I'm gonna be honest with you all, I don't care. I think what I want to try and do is take this black shade along the lower lash line. I'm trying to try as many shades as possible, just so I can tell you guys how they work. This is a winged liner brush, again from the Sigma Beauty and Samantha Ravndal collection. So I'm taking this black shade and oh, I kind of like it like that. I forgot to mention I took the Haus Labs eyeliner in Chartreuse matte. That's what's in the waterline. Okay. I think I'm going to make this a little bit fatter out here because I kind of like just like really going dramatic in the outer eye. Like that. I'm just kind of going for it. I'm putting whatever colors I want on my eye and just seeing where it takes me. But don't look too closely at the eye makeup or the base makeup. It's a little bit of a mess. So I think I am gonna take that shade Passionate again, which is that hot pink shade. I'm gonna use that same brush we used earlier. I'm just gonna clean it off a little bit. So we're gonna go back in with that hot pink shade over the black. You know, honestly, as this look is coming together, I'm hating it less and less. This might really be a trust the process example. You guys could be watching this being like, no, it's still ugly, but I think I like it. Okay, so then I want to take the shade Optimistic and just blend that out a little bit, but I don't want to get too crazy. So let's take this brush. This is an Alter Ego number 4 brush. It's a flat brush for the most part, but there's some density to it, so I like it on the lower lash line. But anyways, we're going in with the shade Optimistic to make this pink a bit more orange and just, you know, work in one more color. Why not? You know what I mean? So I think that's the gist. Let me get some lower lash line. Oh, you know what? Almost forgot my inner corner. How silly. Yeah. On the inner corner, I think I'm just going to go in with that shade Free again, which is the like pinky shimmery topper shade. I think I'm going to do a look over on my Instagram with this palette too, where I'm just taking like 2 shadows and I'm just blending one of the lighter colored mattes all over the lid and then going in with one of these toppery shades, because I think that'll be a really easy way to use this palette. But I don't know when I'll be doing that. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. And it would be tomorrow, my time, not your time. Okay. Anyways, you know, I'm gonna go for it. I'm going to, oh my god, I know sisters. I'm gonna take this Milk Cosmetics round detail wide brush and I'm gonna go into the shade Serene, which is that like blue toppery shade, and I'm gonna put that under my brows. It got into my brow a little bit, but that's okay. I figured this is very like space club look, so I just kind of wanted to see what we could make happen with that. Yeah, okay, cool. So let's put lower lash line mascara on and then come back and give you my overall thoughts. This is the finished look. I'm not going to like spray my face or anything. Don't look too closely at this base makeup because it is a mess, but this is the finished eye look. What do we think? These shimmery shades are absolutely stunning. There are 2 of the shimmer shades are definitely toppery shades, so they're not giving a lot of pigment, but I really want to try them like putting them over some of these matte shades because you have a ton of really beautiful mattes in this palette that I think these would pair nicely with. Like let's try, for example, Tender, which is this like peachy corally shade, and then the shade Free. which is that multi-chrome. So I'm going to swatch Tender on the back of my hand, like so, and then let's put Free on top of it. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, you're going to get a really, if you just layer them, I think you'll get a really nice color with those multi-chromes. But I even like them for just the sparkle. I love those kinds of like glittery, toppery shades because they're my favorite to use when I do like a graphic liner look and all I want is like a hint of sparkle and not a bunch of color. So I'm a big fan of those. So I think they're really nice. There is one shimmer shade in this palette that is absolutely stunning. It's the shade Euphoric that I mentioned. Looks like a pink green sort of multi-chrome. That was probably my favorite color that I swatched, but I did not use it today. I used, let's see, we didn't use any of the top row, but we used Optimistic, Passionate, Free, Focused, Inspired, Bold, Energetic, Serene, Content, Confident. So we used 10, so I used half of the palette, which is not bad. But the mattes all blended pretty nicely. I did kind of like a wild and crazy look, but I still feel like I got a good blend. Like you can see that lighter blue, the pink, and the darker blue without it looking too clunky. And then I got that orange and pink to blend in together, no problem on the lower lash line. So anyways, overall, I really like this palette, especially for $18. I think it's good quality for that price. Let me know if you've ever tried any Beauty Bay palettes down below. I would be really curious. I've only tried the Wilderness and Book of Magic, and those two I absolutely love, but I usually don't go for Beauty Bay palettes unless the color story really speaks to me, and to be honest, this color story did not actually speak to me that much. It was more of an impulse buy that I was like, screw it, let's just get it. But now that I'm looking at it and I have it in my hands, I definitely have some look ideas. So again, let me know if you want to see how 2 looks with this palette. I can think about it or add it to the list of 2 looks videos that I should be doing. If you're curious about what's on my face, I have the Tarte Breezy Cream Bronzer in Seychelles as my bronzer, and then I mixed the Color Fix from Danessa Myricks in the shade Latte with the Say Beauty Super, or what is it? Glowy Super Gel in Star Glow. I mixed those for like a cream blush moment. I then put on the Haus Labs Peach Quartz highlighter. And then on my lips, I actually only have the Ace Beauté Palatopoly lip gloss. So it's the shade Hologram. You can see, I don't know if you can see actually in the tube how much of this lip gloss I've used. I've literally used this lip gloss every day since I got it because it is, in my humble opinion, like pigmented enough that I don't really need any lip product, and I can just swipe this gloss on and I feel like it looks good on its own. And I'm just like, my lips get really dry really easily with lipstick, so I'm just kind of feeling this vibe right now. But anyways, that's everything from me. Let me know your thoughts on the look and the palette down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!